You made it, and right on time. Today we are talking about how star cornerback from the Arizona Cardinals, Patrick Peterson, is giving back to his local community. Happy Friday. It's September 25th, 2020, and it's another day to be thankful to being on the right side of the ground. Whether you are tuning in the day that this episode drops or any other day, really appreciate you tuning in and making time for myself and joining all the other modern believers out there. I'm looking forward to enjoying this cup of coffee with you. Hey, Hunter, what are we talking about today, man?
Good morning, Eduardo. Today we're talking about great news.
Happy Friday to you, Hunter. Hey, and everyone else, welcome back, and thanks for joining us in today's episode of The Modern Believer, the podcast that reminds us that the good news is that there is good news. Spread the love by sharing today's episode with one friend. Who is the Modern Believer, you ask? Great question. The Modern Believer is you. It's our families. It's our communities. It's individuals that know that there's a lot of good going on in the world and believe change can happen. Let's begin. Food for the homeless, P2 Tuesdays giving back, Patrick Peterson. It's always great to see athletes giving back to the community. There are many things that we can take for granted on a daily basis. A bed, a warm meal, water, and sometimes our jobs. The impact that COVID has had on our day-to-day and the lives of many, well, it's been unprecedented. Star cornerback Patrick Peterson, however, stepped up to the plate. He partnered up with UMOM New Day Centers in Phoenix to feed the homeless every Tuesday. He pledged to do everything in his power to support those in Phoenix whose lives have been affected by COVID and the pandemic as well, both, right? P2 Tuesdays officially, however, started on September 8th, so a few Tuesdays ago. Here are some words from Patrick Peterson as shared by UMOM New Day Center's Instagram page.
My name is Patrick Peterson from the Arizona Cardinals, and I am excited that today is my first P2 Tuesday, and it has finally arrived. I want to make sure on every Tuesday that you have a great meal to enjoy. For the first P2 Tuesdays dinner, I am excited that you will be having my absolutely favorite meal. Fried chicken, mac and cheese, yams and peas. I hope that you enjoy, and I will be there to see you guys and meet you in person very soon.
Patrick Peterson shared that he was inspired by the late and great Kobe Bryant, who I didn't know this until I found out this story. Kobe Bryant would use his off days on Tuesdays to give back to the community. Listen, even if it's a cup of water, someone that's homeless could go weeks without being acknowledged, let alone receiving anything from anyone. Candidly, when I give to the homeless, I don't give them money. Instead, I give them water or food. Something, however, that does go the extra long mile now that I think of it are socks. When I used to work in downtown Orlando, I would give out socks to people. Turns out that a lot of homeless people can have the same pair of socks for way too long. So they're even barely socks at the end, or sometimes they don't even have socks at all. So find a way you can give back. As much as some of us would love to sponsor an entire lunch, not all of us are in that sort of position. However, a little times a lot can go a long way. Thanks, Patrick Peterson, for giving back. Think of one thing you are grateful for today. If you think of more than one, that's totally cool too. Let's take a few seconds to be grateful. Hey, Hunter, what are you grateful for today?
One thing that I'm grateful for is my health and to be able to wake up every single morning to this beautiful view.
Much love. Likewise, man. In addition to that, I'm also thankful for all the Jacks and Gabrielles out there today. Happy birthday to you both. The world became a better place when you were born. Share this episode with a Gabrielle or a Jack you may know. It may not be their birthday, but they should know that the world became a better place when they were born. What cool stuff is going on in your community or company? What should the other modern believers be hearing as well? Send me a message or tweet at me and let me know. However, though we can keep talking about the great and good news going on in the world for hours, go about your day. It's Friday, right? Got to get ready for the weekend. Be free. But before we go,
I hope you all have a fantastic day.
have a fun and safe weekend, Hunter. Everyone, please send more good news and leave feedback in the form of a review, download, or follow. Also, spread the love to one friend by sharing today's episode with them. And remember, it costs $0 to be a kind human being. Love big and expect nothing in return. Thanks for joining today's episode of The Modern Believer, the podcast that reminds us that the good news is that there is good news. Make it a great weekend. What?